What up, loved ones? What it do? Spotty Young right here. You know where I'm from. Thanks for tuning in. And if you're new to this channel right here, just hit the subscribe button real quick. Give it a like if you think it's cool, if you think it's real. Yeah, I got the homie OG Droops from Southside Tucson, Varrio Loco's Crip. Yeah, man, go ahead, bro. Introduce yourself, G. Let us know.
What's up? My name is Droopy. I'm from Southside Tucson. Born and raised here my whole life. You know, there hasn't been very many YouTubers from out here, but I'm trying to start my YouTube channel out here to let people know what's going on and how it is out here in the desert. You know what I mean? How we get down. I'm wearing this beanie right here to represent JLB Music. Where my brother just got signed, we're trying to put on some positive music and make it happen. You know, for my city and my state, Arizona, and get this thing cracked and try to get this positive movement going.
For sure. I appreciate you getting on the show on that positive movement, bro. You know what I mean? Like you said, real recognize real. But let's start off first. Like, what got you into what do you call this? Getting caught up and stuck in the system. You did 10 years, right? Can you tell us about it?
Yep. At pretty much at 19 years old, me and my homie got caught doing some carjackings, doing some armed robberies, and me and my co-defendant, we hit the pin. He was 18, I was 19. I was actually 20 and then turned 21. He was 18, he was just barely turning 18, and he took a 10 and a half, and then I took a 9.5, and then I ended up doing like 10 and a half, because you do 110% out here if you violate.
What the fuck? Is that right? Yeah, that's crazy.
Because since I violated my parole,
I
got out on parole violated, I had to go back and basically do 100% of the time that they gave me.
All right.
Yeah, it's out here. This is a prison state.
You guys got three strikes right there too, or?
Now it's kind of they have the 3 strikes, but it's like gotta be 3 of the same felony. Like I have 1 carjack, I have 2 theft of means. If I get 1 more theft of means, that I would be struck out. Like that's how it is. You get 3 of the same felony, like class 2, class 1 is gonna be struck down, but you get 3 of the class 2, you're gonna get slammed down. And I've gotten 2, so I stay away from all that. I stay away from all that now, anyways. But definitely ain't hopping in no hot wick.
Damn, bro. So Arizona is like right next door to Cali, so we kind of like share. Is it the same similar prison politics?
Oh man, it's the same, bro. It's pretty. They're kind of mirrored as the same thing. I've had a lot of homies that I've been locked up with that are OGs from out there, and I've had homies from out here, and it's all like the same. But in there, we were separate for a while. Like the Cali boys, they had their own yards out here, and like the ones that were banging, they had their own yards. But now it's open. Now we're all together as one raza. But for a while it was kind of tension between us,
Cali.
and Cali and the Paisas. We didn't get along with the Paisas neither, and they had us separated on different areas. But now it's all open. Now it's all from when I've been in there. It's been a while. I've been thank God, I've been blessed to be out for a while, but I got 2013, so I've been out for a minute.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you, have you heard of La Palma, La Palma in Florence in Arizona? Because I was locked up right there. I don't know if you heard of that.
What? I was watching that video when you talked about that. I've heard of it from a couple of people, but it's a CCA, right?
It's a CCA. Yeah, it's a private prison.
You know what? It might be in Florence. See, because I was in Florence for a while. Is it in Florence, Arizona? Or it's in Las Palmas is the town?
Both. They got CCA in Florence and La Palma, I think.
Yeah. There is because I was in Florence in the state. That's where the SMU is at, the Special Management Unit, the lockdown. I did like my last 4 or 5 years in the lockdown out there. And I know there's a federal CCA, and there's probably that's where it's at. But I never heard of Las Palmas. But I heard about you talk about it on your video.
For sure. So let's get into when you were excuse me, when you got sentenced, when you were doing your time. When did you start to realize that, oh man, this is for the birds, man? This, you're stuck with a bunch of dudes. When did you start realizing that and start preparing yourself in the future when you get out?
This is gonna sound crazy, but pretty much from the beginning, bro.
Damn.
It was like that because my family, bro, really, it was just a hard hit, bro, for them to see me go to prison. Like nobody expected it. Like nobody expected. I was one of the first out of all my cousins to hit a yard. You know what I mean? Especially
Yeah,
with the
yeah.
drugs, go through all that. Eventually, some of my cousins, my brother's doing life right now. My baby brother, he's doing life right now. Get into that more later. But yeah, bro, and I hit the yard young, and pretty much my family told me just take in the good, leave the bad there, and just come out yourself, and just don't become something else. And I just tried to hold on to that my whole time. And I can't say I did perfect, because none of us are perfect. I had my struggles with dope in there. I had my struggles with, being involved in dope, selling dope, gangs, and trouble. But eventually, I think my last 4 years in lockdown, bro, I did my, like, you guys have the Pelican Bay and all that, but we have
Yeah.
SMU here, and I did my last 4 years in SMU too, and that's where I had a lot of time to realize this is it. Like, I need to clean up my act, because when I get
Yeah.
out, time to clean up, because you're not around all the dope, you're not around a lot of stuff before you get out. You can work out, you can get your mind right.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
bro, and it was almost like, so that was really a thing. And everybody tripped out of me when I got out, because they thought I was gonna be shy and quiet. But hell no, I was ready to hit. But I
Yeah.
got out and I did good. But I got into a little that I violated, because I got into a little bit of drinking and messing up, and partying. I went back, but when I got out the second time, I kind of learned my lesson, bro. Because that when I went back in my violation, that probably year going back was worse than my 10 years, bro. Because I had got a piece of the streets. I got a taste of it, bro. And it was like, oh man, I was like, I was missing it so much, And when I went back, check this out. My 2 days before I got out, when I went back to do my parole violation, I found out my little brother had killed somebody, and he was about to go in on a life sentence, and there was all kinds of drama on the streets. So when I got out,
Damn.
and now I found out I didn't have a TV. My next door neighbor, he knocked on the wall and he was like, "Hey, Droopy," he was like, "Do you have a brother named so and so?" Because he knew my last name, and I was like, "Yeah, bro." He's like, "Well, is this your brother?" And I said, "Yeah." He's like, "He's in county jail for first-degree murder," and I was like, "What?" I just tripped. I said, "I get out in 2 days, bro. Like, what the?" You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And I had to get out to all that drama, and I had to iron out a lot of things when I got out in between, because it was my homie's little cousin that my brother had killed. So it was a trip, but we got on some positive stuff, and we made some music. We did a song, "Watching Over You," and we all did a song, me and the homie's big cousin, to kind of put peace and put it behind us, because we were both affected by us. So I was telling you yesterday about I've lost a lot of people, and losing my brother to life, that was another loss, and
Damn,
but
bro. But
yeah.
let me ask you about your brother. Is what happened? Did he eventually ended up beating the case or?
No, bro, he's slammed down. He's slammed down forever, bro. He got forever.
Ah,
Yeah, bro.
damn.
He's
Yeah,
doing
yes.
he's doing a lifetime bid in there, and
And, and then your mom too, your
yeah,
jefita.
we're half brothers,
Yeah, yeah,
so we got different moms, but we got the same pops. We got the same pops, and we all took it hard, bro, because when I got out the first time, like
yeah.
he was constantly trying to connect with me, because I did all the time in prison, and we didn't grow up together a lot, like my other brother that we do music with. My brother, one, like we didn't grow up together like that. But when I got out, I started trying to help him, you know what I mean? Because I saw a lot of me in him, and I didn't want him to go to prison, bro. I didn't want him to
Yeah.
go through that. And so I was trying to show him the way, bro. And it was like a trip. I was about to get out at 3 days, bro. And they planned a home invasion, and they hit it, bro. And they I don't want to say nothing more, but
Yeah,
they
yeah,
did,
yeah.
because I think he still has like some chances to, some appeals. But it was over nothing, bro. It was over nothing, bro. And he was just trying to come up a little bit, bro. It wasn't worth it. Like I told you, I'd rather be broke out here than rich in there, bro. Because he was looking at such a small little lick, bro. And to lose your whole life, bro, it's just not worth it.
Damn. Hey,
It's just not.
I like how you said that. You would rather be hella broke out here on the streets with a few dollars in your pocket than hella fucking balling in prison with a bunch of packages and canteen. Man, you can keep all that,
Bro. Getting
bro.
street to street money and feeling like I'm balling in there with new kids and
Yeah.
new balances and new CL10s. You know, I'd way rather be broke out here, bro, because you have a chance to come up.
Yeah, and what you just said earlier, you know what's crazy? Because a lot of these kids or gang members that never did time, they think everything is a joke right now. They think everything's good, like, oh, I'm smart. But
we did too.
Like, we did too, right? But you did lockdown. You said earlier, I did some lockdown too. Wait till they find out that they start sleeping in the bathroom for the whole 24 hours till nighttime, go to sleep, wake up, they're still sleeping in the bathroom, and then they sleep in the bathroom for years and years. They're not waking up in the bathroom every day.
Yeah. You're waking up by a toilet. You're waking up by a toilet, yep. And that's basically what it is, because it's the size of a bathroom, bro. You're exactly right. And you know what? It didn't hit me hard for about the couple of years. You know, I had some crazy, I got some stories, like, bro, even the second day after I got there, the first food I got there, some food got murked. Like the first day, bro. Like, but I hit the yard. I was so happy only because I hit the yard with my co-defendant. Like, I was like, he was there, bro, and I was like, they told me you're going to Tucson, and I was like, oh shit, I might be hitting the yard with my co-defendant. Sure enough, I showed up, bro. My co-defendant started yelling, Droopy, from across the yard. And I was like, who's that? And it's my co-defendant, you know what I mean? But after a while, when you sit in that cell and you're by yourself, bro, and there's not all that homie chitter chatter, laughing, bullshitting, joking, you start thinking, and it hits you, bro, like, wait, I really came to prison. Like, you know what I mean? It starts dawning on you, and you're like, you think of that song from Tupac, My Mama Never Saw Penitentiary, even from elementary, you know what I mean? It's just true shit, bro. Like, it's real shit. I really felt that, bro. Like, you know, my family couldn't, when I was getting straight A's in school in 5th grade, 4th grade, they weren't expecting me to go to prison, you know what I mean? They weren't expecting all that from me. But I had, you know, my big cousins, I had, you know, my homies that I was growing up with on the south side that I looked up to, bro, and that's what I wanted to be. That's what I wanted to. I saw them, my cousin, I have, you know, we were talking about pictures earlier, and I have a lot of pictures at the cemeteries, bro. That's one thing I do have a lot of pictures of, is me visiting my loved ones that passed away at the cemeteries, bro. And those are the reminders of, I could walk to the cemetery, be broke as fuck, but I could go see them. I could go visit with them. There's things out here we can do. I would never wish that on nobody be broke or being in prison, but there's things we can still do as long as we have life. As long as we have life inside of us, bro. It's like, you know, people think, but that's why I appreciate every day that I have on this earth, because I could have been gone so many times, and it's like, I've had my cousin, she passed not too long ago, and we were like close like that. We're the same age. And it's like everybody that passed, bro, is like, it was like something out of me, bro. And like, but it's like it added an angel at the same time. It's like, I felt like they left me here, bro. Sometimes I get mad and I'll be like, why did they just leave me? Like, they just left me here stuck on the earth. I want to be there. I want to be with them. You know what I mean? But it's like the times that I was saved when they were gone, it's like, I know they had to have been part of it. Like, you know, we lose something, but we get it. And that's something that I've endured a lot of, and I've had to cope with. And, you know, when I write my book about my autobiography and that stuff, I know that that's a big part of it, is the people that I've lost, and understanding death, and understanding that at a young age, because I lost somebody really young. You know, it started through my whole life. But anything else you want to talk about, you know?
Yeah, that's crazy, man. But sometimes you gotta do like a lot of years in lockdown, sleeping in the bathroom for years in order to actually wake up. But you know, for the most part, like only real ex-convict can relate. They could understand that, actually experienced it. You know what I mean? But anyways, bro, tell us about what is this book that you're talking about? That are you?
Yeah. Well, I haven't thought of a name. I haven't thought about nothing like that. But I'm a writer at heart. You know, and I really write a lot of music. That's what we do a lot right now. That's what I was talking about earlier, JOB Music. Beanie, that, you know, my brother got signed to a label, Jump Off a Bridge music. He's been the whole time that I got in trouble. I was getting in trouble on the outs and gang banging and getting in this trouble. I was trying to keep him out of it. When we jump in the G ride, he'd be like, let's go, let's go. I'd be like, nah, bro, get in the house. You ain't going. I always tried to keep him out of trouble. And he was a smart kid and he listened, but he didn't want to listen. He wanted to go. He wanted to follow his big brother. But you know, he had this dream, and this dream came to me, and he finally worked so hard, bro, that he got signed. He got signed to a Sacramento artist, you know, where you're from in Cali, you know, COS. He raps for Brother Lynch Hung, and that's Brother Lynch Hung's right hand man, and that's who.
Oh, is that right? Damn.
Yeah. So he's about to put out his album Monster. You know what I mean? And that whole thing, bro, is like my writing is what I want it to come a book out of it, but I want to do more music first. Like I feel like I got a lot more music to write, and I started off writing poetry, bro. My brother started off writing poetry because my mom used to tell him when my brother would have struggles, she'd tell him, just write down your feelings, just write down when you have trouble. That's when my brother started writing music too. He's my younger brother. This is my other brother. I have a couple of brothers, but there's one that's doing life, and then my brother that we do the music, and he just got signed. And you know, we're waiting for his first album to drop. You know, it's gonna be called Monster because he's a monster at producing these beats and making this music, and he makes positive music, bro. Like really encouraging music, bro. We have a couple of songs, you know, that's gonna be out of it that a lot of people and youngsters are gonna be able to relate to, and really understand what we've been through, and even him of getting a small taste of trouble and not wanting, because he got arrested one time too at 16 for a pretty serious charge, but he got out of it and he just learned his lesson, and he went to doing his thing, you know, and stayed in music, and he's been doing it for like 20 some years now, and it paid off for him, bro. And so would you talk about my book, and that's what you asked about? So I want to write my autobiography because I believe it could change a lot of lives too, but I believe my music, for why I want to write music, we have a lot of things we want to do, you know, merch, we talk merch and make music.
For sure, man. Bro, that sounds good because you were able to channel all your energy into producing, using your creativity to making a positive change for yourself also by doing your music and your book. Can you tell us where do you have a YouTube link, or where can we find your music, bro?
Oh, I have some on SoundCloud right now. My brother's YouTube channel it's his SoundCloud channel. It's Eli One Music. It's Eli, and then One Music together. But you could go to my YouTube channel. I'm making my videos. I'm gonna start bumping out my stories, my prison videos. I have a little bit of music on there, some more music on there, but it's Droopy One Cut. That's my it's spelled DROOPY. One spelled out, and then CUH, and that's what all my social media, my Instagram, my Facebook, it's all Droopy One Cut. That's all my social medias, you know, where you'll be able to I'll put on my SoundCloud up there. So you know, I have a lot of stuff up there, but I want to pump out more newer music because I got some music up there, but I want to start getting into. And you sparked something in me to want to do more of the positive thing, and you reminded me about this positive thing, because people that don't do it for certain positive reasons, they don't get nowhere in this, bro. I could do it for that, for just any reason to do music, but if I don't have something behind it, like a message, I'm not gonna get nowhere, and I'm not gonna touch nobody, and that's not gonna mean nothing anyway. So it reminded me a lot about that.
For sure, man. I'll be sure to put that on the right here. So you know, what you just said earlier, I'm gonna put it right here so people can see. And also, yeah, man. Before we let you go, would you like to have any last positive message out there for everybody that's still going through it or still trapped in the dark days? Yeah.
I mean, if you didn't listen to what me and Father had to say about the lockdown, about everything like that, you youngsters, don't let it hit you when you're in there and you're doing time like we did. let it just go learn. They say a smart man learns from somebody else.
Oh, real shit. Yeah.
Everybody can learn from their own mistakes and already mess up, but a smart man learns from other people. I'm still learning. We're all still learning. I'm trying to learn from my tata. I'm trying to learn from my tios. I'm trying to learn from my family, my little brother, my little cousins, my little nephews. They teach me stuff still, even though they're younger. So that's what I would say if I want to send out a message to these youngsters, that learn from us, learn from the ones we heard it too. We heard it from some people, but we chose to just say, nah, we want to do this. You guys don't know what you're talking about.
Hey, we chose to live in the bathroom and wake up in the bathroom every day. Like, this is the toilet, this is your head, like a few inches away and shit.
Real shit,
Yeah, we chose that way. That's
yeah,
your
we
boo-boo,
want to
man.
learn the
Yeah.
hard way. We were hard-headed. We want to learn the hard way. We didn't
Yeah.
want to learn. These kids have it easy, bro, and they could have an easy life. You know,
Hey,
if
but
they just
yeah, hey, thank you, bro. I appreciate you coming through. And hopefully we can
anytime,
do
bro,
some,
anytime.
yeah, in the future. And then, like I said, like anytime that you want to do a vacation, you might as well go to the Philippines, experience paradise right here and shit, man. You know what I
I
mean?
was talking to my mom about that, and she was already saying, well, tell them to send for me. She said, I want to take a vacation. So my mom was already laughing when I told her you were from the Philippines, and I was kind of telling her your story.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. So yeah, I would love it, bro. That would be one of my dreams, bro, to go out there and just chill and relax and chill with a real one out there.
For sure. Good looking out, G. But anyways, thank you. It's been an honor for you sharing your positive message. And with that being said, you'll know what time it is. Say what you mean and mean what you say, because real recognize real, homeboy. I'm out of here.
Salute.
Mates.
Yeah.